So yesterday, as Nigerians were minding their business, news broke that a popular gospel artist, Sammie Okposo, took to his social media page to publicly admit to cheating on his wife and apologized to her profusely. Said that he cheated on her while he was in the U.S. He also announced his decision to step away from the ministry pending full restoration. When you heard the news, what are your thoughts on this? Let's start from his angle. Auntie?
Yeah, I was just happy for him.
You're happy for him?
He's a worry guy, and he showed it. I felt that he needed to come out with his side quickly, because this, of course, was going to come and scatter his image, and it would look bad if he was responding. So just let me lie my lie, let me insult myself, or whatever. If you want to blackmail me, let's put it out there. Let everybody cuckoo see what happened. So he came out with an apology to his wife, to his congregation and supporters, and people he religiously looks up to. Yeah. And then he confessed about what he had done, and he admitted this was wrong, that he was feeling bad about it. And he put it there before we saw the side of the other person at all. I heard any of those stories that, you know, of course, can destroy his image. Unfortunately, the image out there gone is something else, because, you know, this, according to reports that were now coming out and some that we already knew, was a trend, something that he would do from time to time. Then, you know, so he's someone that has two personalities for me. He's a religious man, but he's a man of humor. He's not a man of God. God is of purity. We certainly cannot meet God's standards of, you know, of purity, cleanliness, holiness, and all of that. No, we cannot. But we cannot be seen not to be trying. And, you know, I hail this guy. For me, Sammie Okposo is a proper worry. Streets. He's not, forget all the holy, from what I've read about him and over the years, not just recently, this is a person who, when he needs to be, is human. Shop his life. The calling that Tokpa is calling for him is a business. This is a means to earning his living. So he's not your proper man of God, because if he was, just like one of the tweets you read, there's a standard that which you must hold yourself. It means that you're telling people that I am closer to God. I am your means, you know, because sometimes they say they pray for you, the man of God, they see of you. You know, so God does not just talk to anyone. There's a purity you must constantly be striving to have. God is all forgiving. That's what my Quran says. So you can fall on the side once in a while, but not continuously. So if you fall on the side and you get a woman pregnant, you don't cover it up and say, get an abortion. Because that in itself is murder. So now, if you fall on the side, before somebody starts to say you're asking for abortion, you would have opened up to your wife, if you're of God, that no, not even when she gets pregnant. When you ate and slept, not from the messages that we read, it will not be a transaction. I mean, what's that city? They use one city in the America. Do you want a ticket? Will you be around? This was a transaction. This is you calling out a lady to have a relationship with her, even though you know you're married. So a married man who is supposedly a man of God will call a woman and say, no, this is wrong. Or women will be falling over themselves. But you were asking this lady. Obviously, you had the intentions to do this, and have it covered up. And so when we sit here and we water it down, the way we talk about watered it down that time. Everybody's a sinner. When you use that word, that's why we have popularized the unpopular. What's supposed to be unpopular? You know, when Princess and myself had a face-off here, it was because the things that we will be ashamed of when we do them in secret, we will pray they remain there forever. We will constantly be fighting them in our corners and never wish were the things that, you know, we were just talking about them as if they were normal. And that's the line of who is without sin. There's a standard we are all striving to achieve.